In 1822, Brazil earned its independence from Portugal, much like how the rest of Latin America was winning its independence from Spain. Similar to Mexico from just a year before, Brazil started off as the Brazilian Empire, but unlike the Mexican Empire, the Brazilian Empire would last for 67 years. At the end of the empire, this was their flag. Similar to their modern flag, you have the green background with the golden diamond, but in the middle you have the imperial coat of arms. In 1889, when Brazil became a republic, there was now a need for a new flag. An imperial coat of arms doesn't exactly scream republic after all. At first, they decided upon this flag, but it was only their flag for 4 days because the provisional president of Brazil decided to veto it. Why? Well, he thought it was too similar to another famous flag. What they would end up deciding would not only be one of the most unique flag designs, but there would be a lot more to it than meets the eye. But before we learn more about the Brazilian flag, this video is sponsored by Ridge. Ridge makes slick metal wallets with multiple designs to choose from. You can fit all of your cards for easy access, and I've enjoyed mine for years. This is a shorter sponsor for a shorter video, but what else do I even need to say? Use the code EMPEROR with the link below to get 10% off of your order. So get a Ridge wallet today, and thanks to Ridge for sponsoring this video. So in 1889, Brazil came up with a new design for the Brazilian flag, and it's virtually the same as today. The green background, the yellow diamond, although it's smaller than the imperial flag, and of course the blue circle with stars and a banner that translates to order and progress. However, this is not just a random arrangement of stars, but a celestial globe. A celestial globe is when you have a globe showing the stars of the night sky above Earth. Think of it like you are looking at Earth through the constellations from behind them. I know space doesn't quite work like that, but nevertheless, that's how celestial globes look. Alternatively, you could use a normal constellation map of the night sky, but mirror it, and it's basically the same thing. All of these stars represent stars from constellations. In the original version of the flag, you have the stars Procyon, Sirius, Canopus, Spica, and Polaris Australis. Then you have the stars that make up the constellations of the Southern Cross, the Australian Triangle, and Scorpius. Outside of that, each star shown on the flag represents a specific state of Brazil, and the constellations happen to represent regions of Brazil as well. Now, obviously these don't arrange to make an exact map of Brazil, as they decided to go for celestial accuracy. But just like how the constellation maps sometimes show art over the stars, you could imagine each of these doubling as constellations of regions of Brazil. If that level of detail wasn't enough, there are also 5 different star sizes for the flag, and they match to the relative size of the state the star represents. The Federal District is represented with size 5, since it's the tiniest, while size 1 stars are used for the bigger states like Amazonas. As amazing as this design is, though, it admittedly became a little less accurate over time. Since each star represents a state, that means new states required more stars. And while there are plenty of stars to add from the night sky, including new constellations like the Hydra, sometimes the grouping of them made less sense compared to before. Sometimes also the sizes of states would change as new ones are carved out, but their star size remained the same. While the 1889 flag had 21 stars for 20 states in the Federal District, the current one has 27 stars for 26 states in the Federal District, and has been the same since 1992. They also tweaked the coordinates of the stars slightly for better accuracy, and there are now official methods for making sure new flags place the stars in the correct spot. So yeah, the flag of Brazil has hidden maps within its design, and frankly that just makes the flag even cooler in my book than it already was. I'm Emperor Tiger Star, and I'll see you guys next time.